the guys responded pretty well. It was a good practice in the sense of not a lot of errors, not a lot of guys on the ground. That's kind of important. It's our 8th practice, and I told them we got 19 more days or something like that before we play a game. So I think they understand that, and I think we're starting to try to develop a plan of what units are going to play together. That's kind of important at the time we leave here and figure that out. So other than that, it's a pretty good day.
Coach, where are you at with your tight ends right now?
Well, we've got 3 of them we feel real good about. We actually have 13 personnel now. I talked to Coach Likes about putting that in the game plan and letting it be part of our offense. We've got 3 big tight ends, and I think that can be a bad matchup for people. And I think we did a little bit in the red zone today. We'll continue to develop it. When I first got here, I said, we've got to become a little bit more of a 2 tight end package at times. So we got 3 guys we feel really good about. And, one happens to be a freshman. The other guy used to be a wide receiver, but he weighs 200 and almost 50 pounds now. So, and I talked to him last spring about playing tight end. They're big targets, boy. They're big, man. They run across the middle. It's an easy throw for the quarterback. And in the red zone, they become a problem too. So they're athletic, and that's good. That can help us.
Can you talk about Tommy Hudson, the guy that wears a Punisher shirt, says he likes to try and be the Punisher?
Yeah, well, he's the guy that really does a great job for us in the run game. And I don't think he gets enough credit for that. We ran the ball pretty good last year. He was a big part of it, and he's good enough to run some routes, especially coming across because he's big. He can catch the ball. One went off his hand and got intercepted. That was the first interception Jaden has thrown. And then he looked at me. I said, "They finally got you." He said, "Because it was tipped." I said, "Don't start. That's your ball." Should have threw it better, right? So, I like the competition. I think our guys are understanding that's what this thing's about, because we continue to compete against each other to get better.
What concerns do you have defensively right now?
What we're going to be in our back end. I mean, that's the concern. It's not a concern. It's trying to figure out, the parts, because we got a lot of young guys with some talent. How can we find a way to get those guys on? We've got a lot of speed back there now. I mean, if you watch them, these guys cover a lot of ground, and I just think, we got to figure out who those guys are so they can work together. That's the hardest part when you're in competition, especially in the secondary. There's 5 guys playing. They all got to kind of know wherever everybody's at. And I think once we get that settled, we don't have a dominant pass rusher yet, okay? The way we move and things, that allows us to get a rush. The better your back end to make the quarterback hold the ball, the better your rush. So we got to make sure our back end can clamp down on some guys, and I think they can. We've talked about it, and it's kind of interesting. We just kind of talked about doing different things and making it very difficult to find seams, especially when you play man-to-man. It's tough, and if we can do that, it makes us better.
Joey's dealing with some personal adversity
Yes.
this week. Can you talk about how this is a good thing for a team to rally around a guy?
Well, it is, and he's been dealing with it for a whole week. Yeah, it's a tragedy, and it happened last week actually. And his ability to departmentalize the situation for a young guy is unbelievable, because he was given every opportunity to go home and be with his family. And his father was here yesterday. I don't know if he's here today or not. But he wanted to be with the team. And he wanted to come to practice, and he wanted to come up here. So that says a lot about who he is. But that's who the kid is. We knew that when we recruited him. So our prayers are with his family, that's for sure. That's kind of important.
Will he have to leave the team at some point?
I would think, but I think he's kind of looking at the schedule. Right. But whenever he has to go, he has to go. We already told him that. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.